welcome back to the Great Plains Product Maintenance video series. I'm here with one of our heavy-duty row units, which you can tell because of the green paint. And in this video, we're going to talk about the 3 different generations of row units that we've used over the years, as well as the changes that we made to seed tube design throughout the years. The first thing we want to talk about is how you can tell what series row unit you have. To do that, start by taking off one of the blades, and we're going to take a look at the nut bar and the seed tube. The first generation we had a mild steel welded nut bar with a larger black planter style seed tube. When we changed from the Series 1 to the Series 2 row unit, we replaced the welded nut bar with a cast iron forged nut bar and retained the use of the large black planter style seed tube. Finally, after that, when we went from the Series 2 to the Series 3, we continued to use the forged cast iron nut bar, but went to a new and improved, more streamlined seed tube design. Now that you can tell what type of generation row unit you have, we can go through the different components and talk about the changes that we've made over the years. The first thing we want to talk about is the original seed tube that we used. We used a black, large planter style seed tube, which had a hook in the front, which is still available with some improvements that we've made as well. We got rid of the hook and went to a different material, which allows us to streamline the seed drop from the meter all the way to the bottom of the trench. This is the same seed tube that was used for the Series 1 and Series 2 row unit, and it's still available today. With that comes along a larger seed flap. This is important to help retain seed in the bottom of the trench, and both of these are considered wear items. When it's time to go through the row unit and take a look for the damage, we want to inspect that there's no cracks or damage to the seed tube, and that we don't have any wear or that the seed flap isn't missing altogether. Finally, which was used in the Series 1 and Series 2 row unit, is a blade separator with a welded tab to help retain the seed tube in the bottom of the row unit. Originally, these would come from the factory at about 3/4 of an inch width, and we would replace that after a 1/4 inch of wear. Now that we went through the seed tube design for the Generation 1 and Generation 2 row unit, we can talk about the Generation 3 seed tube and what's currently used today. The changes that we've made include a little bit of a trimmed down bottom to help improve performance in wet and sticky conditions. Also, with that new seed tube comes along a new seed flap, which does the same job as the previous seed tube and helps retain that seed to the bottom of the trench. Now you might be asking yourself, is there any way I can upgrade my Generation 1 or 2 row unit to a Generation 3 style seed tube? And the answer is yes. At Great Plains, we have a few different update kits available to you, which were sent to your dealers through a marketing bulletin. Part of that kit will include a new blade separator and also a new seed tube mount. The new separator has been designed to allow clearance for the new seed tube and will mount to your existing nut bar. The new plate will mount on the top of the row unit and will allow the seed tube to be connected there as well. Now the 3 differences that we have will be the Series 1 blade separator, the Series 2 blade separator, and the current production or the Series 3 blade separator. And you can tell the difference because of the plating number that's on them. On the original Series 1 blade separator, we have a part number of 397. On the Series 2 blade separator, we have a part number of 395. And then finally, current production uses a part number of 394. These will come with the original kit when you go to upgrade from the planter style seed tube to the current Generation 3 style seed tube that we see today. Now you also might be wondering, is there anything I can do other than use a blade separator, such as maybe a blade scraper? And the answer is yes. We have 2 different blade scrapers available for you based off of your row unit design. We have one scraper that's for use in the Series 1 and 2 style row units, and then another one that's available for the Series 3 style row unit. Now, it's important to note, if you want to upgrade to a scraper for a Generation 1 or 2 row unit, you have to go to the new seed tube design. Finally, we have the Generation 3 blade scraper, which is used in all current model drills. Both of these scrapers will be replaced typically when it's time to replace the blades. So now that we've talked about some parts, we also want to stress the importance of using original OEM Great Plains Fresh Start parts to make sure that the original part quality and integrity that first went into the drill goes back into the drill after you do your rebuild.